MBS Wellness in Orchard Park is committed to making preventative wellness accessible to individuals in Western New York while helping other businesses expand their services. And I'm joined now by the owner, Jessica Bell, with more information on how they're accomplishing this. Welcome. Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Why don't you start off by telling our viewers about MBS and what inspired you to start this initially?
Sure. So years ago, it's been over a decade now, my grandma actually was diagnosed with a late-stage cancer. And at the time, we didn't really know what to do, and everything that we were getting into was very taboo. So I became just extremely engulfed in her care, wanting to keep her here. She had a 6-month prognosis, and 4 years later, she was still going to work every day. So It seemed like, let's get the word out there, what we did, what we're doing. I became super passionate about just kind of sharing everything we had learned for her.
Amazing. Okay. So let's talk about what those different wellness services are that you have to offer.
Sure. So we've actually expanded. When we first started, we worked on product lines and education, and then we brought in the services after. So now we offer a whole array of things in the center. We most recently brought in Med Spa Buffalo. We have our own chapter of Buffalo Hydration. In the front, we have 3 mental health providers, and our services that are directly through MBS are massage, facials, Reiki, things of that nature. And we've found providers now who have worked directly through Roswell. Some are survivors themselves, and they provide just oncology-focused, certified oncology-focused care.
Well, we brought you in, Jessica, because this month of February is Cancer Awareness and Prevention Month. So tell us how this has shifted your focus from symptom management to prevention.
Sure. So before, like I said, we just started with the products and everything to be able to get something accessible and affordable for all of the people that were coming in to see us. After creating those lines, we decided, let's offer services that we can bring in, show everybody how to use them. And so now, using those products, we're able to let everybody know that if you can focus on clean topicals, clean household items, and just kind of do a wash of everything that's chemically composed in your home, that's our main passion point lately, and just teaching everybody. And it's a lot more trendy now, so it's not as far of a reach as it used to be, but getting ahead of things sometimes is a lot easier than managing the symptoms that would come later.
That's right. You've mentioned words like teaching, and I know that education is a big component of what you do. Tell us why.
So our first center, when we started, we actually worked with the local university, and we started a group that would come right into our space. They would have a circle. We would connect them with people on the West Coast so that they could integrate that into their education. And then now we started working more locally. So before I was on the board at ECC, and we really just encourage mothers even to bring in their children. We have a lot of mothers who bring their daughters back monthly for our services, and letting them become educated in everything that we do helps to form that basis for the generation to come. So,
I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you help your clients understand their insurance? Because especially when you're dealing with people that are obviously dealing with medical issues, that is an important aspect.
Sure. So we are right by the Southtowns location of the Roswell Hospital. And so we really reach out there, and we want everybody to know that we're a community center. Well, so many things can't be billed directly through insurance when it comes to anything beyond direct oncology care, chemo, and what have you. We work to help with a sliding scale for oncology patients. We do accept health savings plans and flex spending cards, and there's just a bunch of different things with reimbursements that we can do for filling out forms. So we want everybody to know that helping yourself, taking care of yourself, it doesn't necessarily mean having to come out of pocket when we know that things are a lot of the time stressful anyway after having to take on all that care.
Absolutely. Jessica, when we first met you, you were in your current building and you were doing really great, but you are continuing to grow and you actually have a new location in the works. So tell us about that.
Okay, so we are actually bursting at the seams, which is great. We didn't know at the time that we would end up taking over the whole center. So after bringing in the other businesses that we had discussed at the beginning, now we are looking to actually start a pop-up this spring in the North Town. So we're looking into the North Tonawanda area. It seems to be that there's some need over there. We also just facilitated a center down in South Carolina. So we're happy to work with businesses out of state or in the area that are just looking to bring in maybe their own lines, maybe they want to wholesale a line like ours that's already in existence, or even if they want to or have that passion to start their own company. That's what we were just contracted to do for the out-of-state location, because we're just so passionate about helping all of this get out there. There's no room for competition in this field. There's such a need. So anything that we can do to help people get going, get their brand out there, we're just really in that movement right now. So.
Well, how can they reach out to you if they would love to work with you?
Sure, directly through our website. We do have socials if they want to go on to maybe Instagram, MBS Wellness Center OP. Our website is mbswellnessop.com. They can always call us as well or text.
Alrighty, Jessica. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more. Viewers, if you'd like to learn more about their wellness services and how they're helping to educate our community on the importance of cancer prevention, just visit mbswellnessop.com. Thanks again for coming in, Jessica.
Thank you so much for having us.